welcome back to my channel. So today I'm filming a Q&A. I haven't filmed a Q&A on my channel for quite some time, but I love watching Q&A videos. They're like my favourite videos to watch because you just put it in the background and do your thing, you know. So if you guys want to know the tea, some juicy gossip, please keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to open up Twitter first because I don't have as many followers on there. So that is the quickest way. If you want to get like a quick response from me, that's probably the quickest app that I check all my messages on. So please always message me on Twitter if you need something like urgently, you know. I always reply on there. Twitter, I'm coming for you 2018. Javier or Javier? Oh my god, I'm so bad. I'm so sorry if I butcher anyone's name. So she asked me, for your Q&A girl, I need to know how you stay so hardcore motivated. I always lose motivation every now and then for my social media and I push myself, but your motivation is actually insane. So I need to know your tricks. Love you, boo. Oh, that's like the sweetest thing ever. Love you too. Thank you so much for asking me a question. I get this question quite a lot, especially from my other blogger friends as well. I always think like this is my brand. Like this is me. Like my name is put on this platform, is put on this. So if I don't do it, then no one else is going to do it for me. Do you know what I mean? So it has to be me because it's my name, you know. I always think like if I slow down and I don't upload as much and I'm not that consistent, then my following will not grow. And I know that for a fact. Like I know for me uploading every day on Instagram, I know for me uploading 2 videos a week, I am growing my channel. I'm growing me, I'm growing my business. So I always think of it like I need to like clock into work. Even though sometimes when you work from home it's really hard because no one's telling you when to get up. There's no time schedule or anything like that. But you have to be very self-disciplined and you have to know like this is your channel, this is your brand, you're doing this for your future. And also what motivates me is when I see other bloggers that are doing amazing on social media and I'm like, if they can do it, I can freaking do it. Do you know what I mean? Like people buy houses, they buy fancy cars, they buy all these designer bags, so that must mean there's money somewhere. Do you know what I mean? So if they can have that life, then I want that life too. So the harder you work, the more growth you'll see. And I remember at the start of my social media and stuff like that, I used to upload a lot and I used to think like, oh my god, why am I not growing? I'm growing so slow compared to everybody else. And as soon as I stopped looking at other people and I started focusing on myself, that's when I noticed like the biggest growth. Because sometimes when you're just like constantly stuck on like refreshing and seeing your numbers grow and stuff like that, you just will never grow. Do you know what I mean? Everyone has different paths to go down, so just stick to you, be authentic to you, what you like, what you enjoy, and just keep doing it, and then you'll see results as well. And then that will also motivate you when you start to see like, oh my god, yeah, people are starting to like, starting to comment and send you lovely messages. It makes you want to like keep doing it. So yeah, I hope that really helps, guys. I think it's so lovely when people use me as like their motivation, because I use other blogs as motivation. To think that other people use me, I'm like, me? Lena Babe asked me, am I going to make a P.O. box for your fans to send you mail? And if so, would you ever do an unboxing opening video for fan mail? I was thinking to open up a P.O. box, but it's actually really expensive to open up a P.O. box. I'm going to keep it real up in here, guys. I think it's like £160 for 6 months. And do you know what annoys me the most about a P.O. box is the fact that I have to go out to collect it. Like, I love the fact that most packages just comes to me and then I don't have to go nowhere. It's like the most annoying thing when I get that red slip to say that I have to go and pick up my package. I just find that really, really annoying. Maybe when I get bigger, I might need to get a P.O. box. But right now, it's really expensive, girl. But I would love to actually receive fan mail. I received my first ever fan mail, ever. Her name's Teresa, and I met her at BeautyCon. She came and met me. She's so lovely. She comes all the way down from Scotland, and she always messages me. Yeah, that's my first ever fan mail, and literally when I was reading it, I was like, oh, someone wrote this out with their own hand. Like, you don't get a handwritten note. Like, no one writes handwritten notes anymore. So it's like so sweet. Maybe in the future. I honestly don't think I'm that big enough to have a P.O. box yet, but one day maybe. Okay, so let's move over to Instagram, and I told you guys to comment on my latest outfit of the day photo. And Boo4106, are you and Grangalina married? LOL. And do you ever plan on having kids? So no, we are not married. We've been together for 9 years. We've been together since we was very young, and we're like still young now. I don't know if we ever get married, guys. It's honestly, for me, nothing that like I strive for. You know, like some people, they like from when they're really young they want to get married and stuff like that. I think I said this in my last Q&A because I always get this question about marriage and kids and all that shit, but I honestly feel like I don't have that like urge to get married. If I get married, it's great. If I don't, it's the same. We've been together for such a long time, I don't think it will change anything. I would much prefer to buy a house. Guys, do you know like just for a normal like wedding and stuff like that, it's normally like 20 grand, like at least 10 grand and up. So I'm just like, that could be like a deposit on a house. Do you know what I mean, guys? So I just would much prefer to get a house and have that stability. And I would have children without needing to be married. Like, I don't think that's that big of a deal. Do you want children? I went to a psychic, guys, and she said I'm gonna have children, maybe twins, at the age of 27. Bitch. so we'll see. Gotta keep those legs closed for now, you know what I'm saying? Okay, Bethany_Staples asks, what are your best saving money tips? Because we all know you are good with that money, girl. Yes! Guys, I am like the most frugal person you probably ever find. That I even annoy Gran sometimes. He's like, can you just stop being so cheap? But I'm like the cheapest bitch ever. I honestly do not spend money on things I just don't see no benefit from. So you'll never see me buying stuff like expensive handbags, expensive like designer stuff. Like the most I'll probably spend on something is like £100 or £200 on like an item. But anything in like the thousands, I'm like, bitch, get out of here, ho! It doesn't fulfill me in any sort of way, so why would I waste money on that? I'm always really generous when it comes to other people. Like with Gran, he wanted his Givenchy sliders and they were like £200 and I'm like, £200 for fucking sliders, a bit of rubber. For him, I bought it for him as a present, but for me, I would never buy that shit as a present. I would just buy like some Primark ones and I'll be happy with that, honestly. So I'm always like really generous with other people, but when it comes to myself, I'm like a stingy bitch up in here. My top tips is to save money, guys. Saving is so important, guys. Like when I first met Gran, he didn't have no savings, bitch, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing, you dumb bitch? Now I've got Gran into a routine to like put money into another account and then just don't look at that money, guys. That is what you need to do. You need to like get paid, sit down and think about where does your money go. Do you need money for food? Do you need money for petrol bills? Blah, 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 blah. And then keep a little bit of money for you so you guys can still go out and still enjoy your day, your night, whatever. But you need to remember that you need to save for the future. You need to live for the future as well, not just live in the now, you know what I mean? So what I used to do as well when I used to work at Mac or when I used to study as well, I used to get like money coming in from like college and stuff like that. I used to put away like £100 every month at least. If you can't afford £100, then even if you put £10, £20, whatever the month is, whatever you can afford, the more the better, and just put it into this account and then put the card somewhere that you'll never freaking use it. So keep the card at home, don't bring the card out with you, and then honestly guys, slowly you'll end up with like £500, £1,000, £10,000. You'll end up with like a lot more money, and money that you just forgot about, do you know? And you need to put away for a rainy day. And for me, I don't really like save up for like, oh, to buy a handbag or save up to buy this. I just literally save it up just to save it up. I don't save up for anything in particular. I'm just saving it for a rainy day. It's the worst, guys, when you literally need that money for something really important, like you lose your house or you go homeless. I don't know. Freaking anything can happen in this world. So even if you could only put like £10 away that week, put that £10 away, because £10 adds up, guys. £1 adds up, you know. I always keep all my change. We have this little jar thing that we put like change in there as well, and then by the time we change it, that's like £100 there, you know. Also, I find depopping and selling stuff really is helpful. So all you need to do is just buy some envelopes and then pack it away and then sell stuff on Depop. Sell it for like £5, £10, £20, depending on what the item is, and you'll be surprised on what sells as well. So that is another way to make money and save money as well, girl. Maddie loves _makeup asks, how do you plan your time? You always have so many things to do, but you seem so on top of things. Do you use a planner, online planner? Thanks, love you and your style. Thank you so much, Maddie. That's so sweet of you. I am the most unorganized bitch there is, guys. Like honestly, I wish my life and me in general, I wish I could be more organized and tidy. What I do to keep all my schedule together, for me personally, I like everything to be online. I don't like to write stuff down. Like my friend Layla, my friend Anshul, like they have like planners where they actually have like an actual diary that's like fat and like they write stuff in it like every day and stuff. But for me, I'm like, no girl, I need my schedule right there, right now. Like I can't be like carrying around this fucking fat binder with me, do you know what I mean? So with me, I have to have things easily accessed. So on my calendars, what I do is I literally just my normal like calendar app on my phone. This is just like a normal iPhone. I've got the iPhone 8 Plus. I just type everything in one go. I don't put in the time or anything like that. If I'm meeting someone at 1 o'clock, I will say like meeting 1 o'clock with Beauty Bay, I don't know, for example. You know, some people like change the time and stuff like that. I don't even change the time. I literally just type it all in because I just want to click on it and see straight away. I also like the calendar because I can share my calendar with Grang, so he knows my schedule as well. And then you can also see your schedule on like your iPad, on your laptop and other phones as well. So that's why I like the calendar app. But yeah, that's all I do, guys. I literally don't do it. Sometimes I even double book myself. Sometimes I fucking forget. Okay, Kate.Bassett asks, how long do you take to get ready? It depends on what it is. Like if I'm literally like going out to the shops, I won't even wear no makeup. I'll look like a child. I'll probably still even wear my pajamas, bitch. I'll probably not even brush my teeth. You know what I'm saying, guys? On the days where I'm actually like going out, most of the times if I'm going to like an event or something like that, I'll always film my makeup. So that's how I get a lot of my videos done, because whenever I go out, I film the makeup that I'm wearing. Yeah, I'm going out today, so I filmed this makeup already, and then I also do another video, but it normally takes me about 2 hours at least to film like a whole video and stuff like that. But if I'm getting ready, just something quickly and I'm not filming it, it'll probably be like 1 hour 45 minutes. But most of the time I'm filming everything, so it's normally like 2 to 3 hours that I leave myself to film, do my makeup and hair and get dressed and stuff like that. So it normally takes about 2 hours at least. My next question is from Jin Yan L. Oh my god, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm so sorry. My question is, will you do eyelash extensions? Love seeing your IG and YouTube grow, Thuy. Love you. Oh my god, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. I'm so freaking sorry I cannot pronounce your name. No, I would probably never wear eyelash extensions. I actually don't like eyelash extensions. Like sometimes like when people wear it, I'm just like keep staring at it when you see like the lashes like fall off and it's like on the tippy tip like hanging for dear life. I always think it looks nice at the start. Literally after like 1 week it just looks like a freaking bold ass spider ass. It's very expensive and very time consuming, so if you can maintain it and always get them filled and infilled and stuff like that, I think it looks amazing. And it's only good for people that don't wear that much makeup, where you guys can see I'm like a drag queen and I wear like hella makeup, hella eyeliner, hella waterproof stuff. I always need to use oils and stuff like that on my eyes, so if you have that lifestyle where you always wear a lot of eye makeup, I would not suggest eyelash extension. So my next question is from Adelaide Lily, and she asked me, if I didn't do YouTube and blogging etc, what do you think I will be doing instead? Would you ever come out with a makeup line in the future? Love you. Oh, so sweet. So if I wasn't doing blogging and stuff like that, I'll probably just carry on doing people's makeup, and I'll probably keep doing people's makeup, and then I'll eventually do like celebrities makeup and stuff like that, because I was already doing all that stuff before, but I would have had to keep doing it, and I probably would have had to work part-time as well on like a makeup counter for a long time, I think, to sustain the lifestyle that I want to live. Yeah, I'll probably just keep doing people's makeup, magazines and stuff like that, but I would always be behind the camera, and now I feel like I'm like more in front of the camera now, which is what I really prefer. I really like doing makeup myself. That's what I really love about blogging, is that most of the times before when I've done my makeup, I always prefer doing it on myself rather than on other people. Like, I have the patience for my own face, you know, I can sit here for hours, whereas when you do makeup for other people, you have to be conscious of them and what they like. Also, if I wasn't a makeup artist, I would love to do makeup PR. So I work with a lot of PRs as a blogging relationship, but I would love to do what they're doing on the other side, because I feel like you get to meet a lot of people, you get to plan loads of events, you still get to try loads of makeup. So if you guys are looking for like an office job but still to do with makeup, I would highly recommend to go into makeup PR, because you get like a bit of both worlds but still have an office job and get weekends off and stuff like that. So yeah, that's probably what I would have been doing, because I love meeting people, I love talking to people. Okay, so Gabriel.ar asks, I swear ex-Twilly gets more beautiful by the day. I don't, babes, I don't. I get more spotty by the day. I love you tons. If you would describe your makeup journey in 2 words, what would it be? Oh my god, this is a good question. Thanks, honey. Probably like 1 is like a dream come true. I don't know if that counts as like 1 word. Like something that I never thought I would make a living from is that happened to me. It's so crazy, because I've watched YouTube for a long time and I never thought that I would be in the position to do what they do full time. And then another word would be like crazy whirlwind. Like a whirlwind that happens so fast. Everything's happened like in 1 year. Like 1 year's changed my life. You know, it sounds so crazy, but just things just happen so quickly for me, and I'm just like can't keep up with it. I would love to know 2 words that represent your life, or like your makeup journey, or like your career journey. I would love to know down below, guys. So my next question is from Rachel. She asked, what is my most favourite and least favourite Christmas or holiday gifts that Gran has ever got me, or I've ever received from Gran? Love you. Oh my god, I love you too. I don't know about Christmas stuff, but I remember when we first ever met, Gran bought me this teddy bear, and it was like a £30 me to you teddy bear, and I can't remember if it was from Christmas or birthday, or I can't remember what it was for, but he bought me this me to you teddy bear and he spent £30 on it. And I remember, this is how you know my ass is frugal, I told his ass like to refund it, because £30 that could have bought me something else. Like, don't buy me a teddy bear that's not going to do anything for me. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same like if Gran bought me like some expensive freaking designer handbag. I'm like, refund it, because you can buy something else with that money that I would much prefer. So I was like being a snooty nosed bitch, and I was like, refund that bitch! Teddy bears do nothing for me. Like, it's just gonna sit there like gathering dust. So I was like the most horrible girlfriend ever, and I was like, refund that teddy bear. It was like a massive teddy bear. I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do with that living in a small ass house, bitch? My most favourite gift that Gran ever got me. Oh my god, babe, I forgot all the gifts that you bought me. Gran, can you remember?
Bought you loads makeup.
Yeah, Gran buys you a lot of stuff. He buys me like a lot of small stuff that I want. So if I want something, he'll just pay for it.
Give me a list.
Do you know? That's what happens a lot of times. So a lot of times I would tell Gran like all the stuff that I kind of want, and then he just goes and buys it, which is so not romantic. I wish he would just like listen out for something that I wanted to try. Like if we go to a shop and I'll be like, oh, I really like these, but you know some stuff you don't buy for yourself. I wish he would be like a bit more spontaneous and just go out and buy it and surprise me, but he doesn't do that. He has to literally be like, here's a link for this bitch. Well, I remember actually one time when I actually broke up with Gran. We broke up for like 2 days or something like that, and I can't remember what it was about as well. It was something really, really stupid, probably about him not being spontaneous, but then after he was like, I want to talk, blah blah. So he picked me up, and then I got in the car, and there was like flowers in the car, which he never ever buys me flowers, ever. And then after he was like, oh, look in the glove compartment, and there was like perfume and like this mascara, and it was a time where I actually really wanted this Maybelline mascara, and it was like £12, something expensive. I was like, I'm not spending £12 on this mascara, but a lot of blogs were talking about it. I was like, I really want this mascara, and then he surprised me with that mascara, so I was like, he listened. I know it sounds weird, but when it comes to presents, I don't really care about like the price of it. Just the fact that you thought that I would like that, or the fact that you heard that I wanted that and then you surprised me with it, that means more to me than just giving me cash. Like for me, I hate gift cards. I hate when people give me money. Like obviously I don't mind, but ideally I would want someone to give a bit more thought. And whenever I give presents to other people, I would always think like, oh, they would like this. I wouldn't just shove stuff in the bag and just give it to them. Do you know what I mean? Okay, the next question is from Sweet Cake. What do you plan to do in the future, and what things are you planning in 2018? I honestly don't have no plans for next year. I did have something that I was going to go through, but that literally just got dropped. So yeah, that didn't happen. But I honestly believe that everything happens for a reason, and one door closes and another one will open. And I always think like not all money is good money. Like that's what I have to remember all the time, because sometimes you get these emails and it sounds so like, oh my god, amazing, like you see money and stuff, but you have to be really true to yourself, and money will always come and money will always go, so you can't sell yourself out, you know what I mean? But the things I really want to do is I want to go to America next year and go to like the Disney parks and Universal Studios and do like really, really fun stuff that we would love to do. So I want to travel loads. I want to be jet setting off everywhere, living the life. Okay, so the next question is from Huffy_, and they asked me, if I got to do a collab with a big makeup brand, what kind of product would you be most excited to work on, and how would it differ from other things that's already been done? This is so funny because I know that I do a lot of makeup on my channel, but I actually want the most out of everything is to collaborate with a clothing brand. I literally love clothing so much. Like I feel like that's like the thing that's like my hobby. Do you know, like with makeup, when I first started with it, it was like my hobby, and then now it's turned into my job. So now I feel like fashion is just something that I really, really love. I love getting like the photos. I love looking at the photos, editing it and making it look like crisp, making the colours pop. I don't know, it's just something that really brings me a lot of joy. So if anything, I would love to collaborate with a clothing brand, more so than a makeup brand. I know that'll probably disappoint you guys, but I just feel like with clothing there's just so much out there that's not available. I would love to make stuff that's like flattering for people of all shapes. Like, I feel like with a lot of bloggers, when they collaborate with a clothing brand, they make stuff that's like so bodycon, so tight, like the normal average person will not be able to wear it. Do you know what I mean? Like these people, when they go, they've had like their boobs done, they work out all the time, and obviously their body is amazing, so when they wear like these tight bodycon dresses, they look so good. I literally cannot tell you the amount of times I've like bought something because it looks so good on a model, and when I put it on, it looks shit. That's literally the worst thing ever. So I feel like if I created like a clothing collection, I would get stuff that's like flattering for everyone, no matter what your shape is. Like, I feel like everyone wants a small waist, they want their hips to kind of come out, like, nothing that's too plunging as well. Like everything is like so plunging and so tight. It's like, no, I feel like not a lot of people would wear that kind of clothing, you know. I would love to create like an earring collection or like a choker collection. Oh my god, that would be my dream. If I was going to create a makeup product, it would probably be like a highlighter, but something like a highlighter, the best highlighter ever, that has like 3 parts to it or something. I don't know, like step 1, step 2, step 3. I know Huda Beauty done something similar like that, but I feel like her colour range, I don't know. I would love to do something similar like what she done, but like not similar, if that makes sense. Because I like the fact she has a cream and then she has a powder and stuff like that, but sometimes the colours, they don't go, and the cream, I don't think it's that great, and it makes the foundation all cakey and stuff like that. So that's just something, like an idea that just popped in my head, but that one day, guys. One day it will happen. I'm putting it out in the universe. Okay guys, so that's it for this Q&A. I love Q&A so much, so if you guys do like Q&A, please leave some more questions for me down below so I can film these a bit more sporadically. I only asked quite recently if there's any questions, and then I literally was sitting here refreshing, waiting for questions to load. So if you guys put some down below, I can film these a lot more regularly, you know. So please make sure you follow me on all my other social media platforms. It's just Thuy on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. And I'll see you guys in my next video, guys. Bye! I freaking hate my hair, guys. I need to like do something with this hair. It just looks so bad right now. It just doesn't look like anything. Grand's like, can you feed me? Bitch, I fed you this morning. You didn't eat it. So you stay there starving. Bitch. Bitch, I've only got 3 questions. That's how sad my Twitter life is. Bitch, I have to go over to Instagram because my Twitter is dry.
All you can eat potatoes. Is that Michelin star restaurant? It's only open for 2 days.
Alright, fatties. Get to work. Stop thinking of potatoes.